We take water for granted. It's always available, convenient, and at a quality fit for drinking. But what if it wasn't? What would we do? When thinking about our future, it can sometimes be useful to entertain far-fetched what-if scenarios. What if our current conditions changed? Weather variability led to a drier environment, growing city populations greatly increased local demand, and ageing infrastructure strained to cope. Or a natural disaster had sudden and detrimental effects on water quality. Trouble is, once you start down this path, you realise it's not a matter of if our cities will require more water, but when. On balance, more often than not, most of us in the future will face questions about water. To manage with less water, we can either save more, less flushing, shorter showers, efficient appliances, drought-resistant gardens, which we have done in times of short supply. Communities have done their best to use water wisely, but this is unlikely to be sufficient over the longer term. Or we can find more water, chase clouds, turn the rivers around, tow in an iceberg. Perhaps not. But there are more realistic options for increasing the amount of water we can draw on. If the conditions are variable, we can store water when it's plentiful, for times of need by using our dams and reservoirs or installing rainwater tanks at home. In drier conditions, we can turn to desalination plants to transform salty water into fresh water, and we can look for ways of harnessing water that we don't yet use efficiently. Choosing these options or combinations of options depends on the situation, but also relies on people having thought about what works for them before a crisis arises. We can be sure that the pressures on our water will increase. We need to think, trial, and then choose a number of solutions to have a well-watered future.